Hey, what's going on, people? Listen, on this video, I'm going to be talking about how to turn your side hustle into an actual business, because right now it's a very critical time with unemployment so high that and the economy slowing down, and people are waiting. They don't know when they're going to get back to work. So a lot of people either have a side hustle or you got to get you a side hustle. So on this video, I'm going to show you how to turn your side hustle into an actual business, how to structure it, how to make sure you have your systems and processes all together, so that way you can turn your side hustle eventually into a business or into a profitable revenue stream for yourself. Okay, so that's what we're going to be talking about today, how to turn your side hustle into an actual business. Okay, so let's get into the actual presentation. Now, as I mentioned, as you know, a lot of people right now, they're either unemployed, they don't have jobs, they're basically, they're just waiting to see what's going on with the economy, right? So in the meantime, you got to be able to do something, right? You either have to, find a way to, create some sort of income for yourself, or start a side business, or whatever you got to do, but you got to do something, because you can't just be laying around waiting for, the government to roll out the next stimulus package and so on. So you got to get to work. You got to get busy, find something to do, so that way you can stay busy, you can stay active, you can keep your mind going. Okay, so now, turning your side hustle into an actual business, what you need to do is you need to structure your business, right? So you're either going to have to set up a sole proprietorship, partnership, or a corporation. So that means you got to register your business. Your business has got to be registered. Now, most people that have a side hustle, that's why it's a side hustle. They're doing it on the side. It's to them, it's just a secondary thing. But right now, you never know, right? Because with the whole economy, with the whole lockdown and restriction going on, it could go on further. It can go on longer. So you want to be prepared. You want to make sure that, you have all your, strategies in place. So in terms of, you got to know exactly what to do next. So that's why you got to register your business, right? Either as a sole proprietorship, as I showed you, sole proprietorship, partnership, or as a corporation, right? Depending on what you want to do. And then once you register your business, you got to set up a business account, right? A business checking account with your financial institution. The reason why you want to set up a business checking account is because whatever money you get from your side hustle, whatever side hustle that you're doing, if you're doing a blog, if you're doing a YouTube, if you're doing some courses, an online consultancy, whatever side hustle you're doing, once you have your business registered and you set up your business account, your business checking account, then whatever money, whatever they pay you on the side, whatever they're giving you, deposit that into that bank account. Why? Because you want to build that long-term relationship with your financial institution, so that way once they see there's deposit going into the account, then eventually, you never know, you might ask them to give you a line of credit, a credit card, so you can expand your business. So that's why you want to set up your business bank account, register your business, and take all the money that you're making, whether you're getting $10 here, that they're paying you for your side hustle, for the service or the product that you're providing, deposit that in the business bank account. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people don't want to set up a business bank account, or they don't want to register their business because they don't want the government to know what they're doing. Well, listen, if you have a side hustle, if you have a side business that you're doing as a hobby, eventually, you never know, that side hustle, that side business could turn into a profitable business. That's why you want to do it right from the beginning, as I mentioned, which is, you got to set up your structure. You got to have your business structure in place. Set up your business bank account, begin to build that relationship with your financial institution, and then eventually, right, if you have good credit, if your credit is decent, around 680 credit score, you don't have any collection, and if you've had your credit history for a while, then you can think about asking or applying for a business line of credit so you can track your business. Because listen, man, right now you gotta structure everything. With the economy the way it's going, everything is transitioning online, everything is going towards a different direction. You never know if the economy, if it's going to pick up, how long it's going to take to pick up. So a lot of people are in a position where you just can't be waiting any longer, right? So you got to find something to do, start thinking, start doing some collaboration, start doing some partnerships, start creating some joint ventures, so that way you can get some activities going. Because the more activities you have going, the more your brain is going to start thinking, and the more your brain is going to start thinking, you're going to start coming up with ideas, you're going to come up with strategy, you're going to start coming up with revenue streams or income streams, so that way you can get things going. So set up your business bank account, register your business, right? If you have good credit, ask for your bank to give you a business line of a business credit card, so that way you can use that business credit card to track all your expenses. Okay. Now, once you do that, especially because it's in the economy that we're in, you want to make sure you have a vision for your business, right? or a mission, right? Make sure you have a mission for your business, because you don't want to start a commodity business, right? Because everybody's in commodity right now, especially if you start a commodity business, right? You're going to be competing with Walmart, with Amazon, with a lot of these retail giants that have been doing this for years. So you want to make sure that you have a business that is mission driven, right? You have a business that is, that has a mission, and that mission will keep you focused. Right, it will keep you focused, knowing that, okay, this is my focus. This is what I want to do. This is where I want to take this business. This is the service that I want to do, and so on. So make sure you got that. You have you have a mission for your business, and then look at your existing business model. Very important that you look at your existing business model, because one thing that you want to know is this: you got to understand what a business model canvas is. It's very important that you know this concept right here. A business model canvas. It's like a one-page business plan summary that allows you to summarize your idea in one page. So that way, right now, you have your original business plan, which is, the 20-page, 30-page, but you also have a business model canvas, which really summarizes your business in one page in terms of right, as you can see there, your key partners. So your key partners, as I mentioned, could be the banks, right? The key partners could be, your suppliers, the, social media influencer, right? You got to look at your cost structure. How much is it costing you to run your business, right? Your key activities. What do you have to do every day? Do you got to market your business? Do you got to sell something? Do you have to create content? Do you have to create blogs? Do you have to create audio? Your key resources. What do you have? Do you have a laptop? Do you have a camera? Do you have a, what do you have? Do you have a, do you have a space? Those are what you call your key resources. Now, very important that you pay attention to your value proposition. Now, your value proposition is what's going to separate you from everybody else. So your value proposition is basically, what are you offering to your audience, to your customer, to your ideal audience? What is it about your service, your business, that makes you different from everybody else? What are they getting from your service? What are they getting from your product? What are they getting from your blog, your YouTube, your channel, your Facebook page? What are they getting? What value are you adding into their life that can make their lives different, that could make their lives go into a different direction? So you got to add value. So you got to know exactly what value proposition that you want to offer, right? And then customer relationship. How do you want them to communicate with you? Is it through Facebook pages? Is it through email? Is it through online community? And then you have channels. So channels is basically, your YouTube, your Facebook, your email marketing. Basically, it's what distribution channel are you using to get the word out, right? And then your customer segment. So customer segment is basically, you have your, like, for example, Facebook has two customer segments. So Facebook has it has the user, so you and I, we use Facebook every day, and then it also has the advertiser, the people, the businesses that advertise on those platforms. So Facebook has two customer segments. Same thing with a newspaper company. A newspaper company has two customer segments. It has the reader, and it also has advertisers. You want to make sure that you know who your customer segment is. And then your revenue stream. How do you plan to make money? How do you plan to make a profit from your business, right? So that's why you have to set up a business, a mission-driven business, right? So you have a focus, you have an idea what it is that you want to provide, what service you want to provide, and then also know what value you actually bringing to your audience, to your customer. You got to add value. You got to give them something that they can think about or implement or put in place. Because nowadays there's a lot of commodity business. If you start a commodity business just selling, a commodity or something like a pen or here, you're going to be competing with everybody, Amazon, the Walmart, as I mentioned. So make sure your value proposition is well thought of. Think about it. It's like, okay, what value, what can I add? What kind of contribution, what could I add to their lives? What could I do to help them in their day-to-day life? So that's what you call it, a value proposition. But that's what you need to do. You need to turn your side hustle into an actual business. You got to structure it, right? You got to start thinking, like a corporate citizen, somebody who, really wants to take your business, or you want to scale your business to another level. So that's what you got to do. So that's why you got to start taking your side hustle seriously, start taking your hobby seriously, because you never know, it could turn into a profitable business, as I said. And it's just a question of you structuring it right from the beginning. Set up your business bank account, register your business, right, and start collaborating with other people, start doing some joint venture, because that's what we're heading into. The economy is heading into a knowledge-based economy, service-based economy. So it's going to require people to start doing some collaboration, some partnership, coming together so you can know exactly, you know what is the best use of our time, of our platform. What can we do? So that's what you got to do. That's what you got to basically start thinking about, because as I mentioned, the economy is shifting towards a different gear, right? So you gotta, you gotta be ahead of the game. You gotta follow what's going on, follow the trend, so that way you can stay ahead of the game as well. So that's pretty much it. I will see you on the next video. So as I mentioned, continue to, do what it is that you're doing in terms of, staying active, start thinking, do some partnerships, some collaboration, and figure out a way to turn your side hustle into an actual business, which is to register it, set up your business bank account, and and start looking at your business model, so that way you can know exactly what it is that you want to offer to your customer in terms of value proposition. So let me bring that up again. So there we go. That's your business model canvas. So get used to this business model canvas, because it's going to help you a lot in the coming year. Because if you have an idea, then you can use this business model canvas to kind of summarize your idea into a one-page summary. All right, so until then, I think that's pretty much it for me. I will see you on the next video.